Don't get it, Uncle John, don't get it. There's something wrong with the feeling, human feeling. Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. It's true, it's true. There's something wrong with the feeling, Something wrong with the feeling.
Boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. It is Reno here, and I'm back with another video, obviously, which is what you're watching right now. So, what I just said was pretty pointless. Anyway, now in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about a dream I had literally, I'd say about a week ago, which is really, really weird. Now, when I say really weird, I don't mean it's like got aliens and spaceships and I was on Mars playing football with Pele or random stuff like that. That would be pretty awesome. But this is YouTube related, but it was just very strange that I had this dream, considering it involves people that I've never actually met in real life, apart from one person. Now, people I mentioned in this video, I will leave links to their stuff down in the description below. There's YouTubers, there's guys that have had YouTube but now have Twitter, so their Twitter account will be in the description below. There's people that have clothing lines, that will also be in the description below. Just so you guys can check them out and see why I know of them. Now, this was really weird because it started, I literally went to bed. It was probably actually the last time I watched YouTube, about a week ago, and I was watching videos of some people that I enjoy watching, people like Joe Sugg and stuff like that. You guys know that Joe Sugg's probably my favourite YouTuber, which is why I just mentioned him, and I'm going to mention other people as the story goes on. So, as you guys may or may not know, the UK is home to Summer in the City, which is a massive YouTube meetup that happens every year around August time. It's currently being held at the London XL Arena. I can't speak. It's currently being held at the London XL Arena, which obviously is in London. Obviously. Brilliant, love getting a phone call mid-filming. And it's a big YouTube event where some YouTubers come together, they go on stage and they perform for people. Like if you're a singer, they'll do some songs. If they're entertainers, they'll be on stage talking to everyone. And they also have people that do meetup. Now, I have attended Summer in the City for, I believe, 3 of the past 4 years. The first time I went, it was actually at Alexandra Palace. And then the 2 years after that, it was at the XL in London. And then last year, I didn't actually attend. But this year, I am hoping to attend again. I'm 98% sure I will be there. Now, I'm not sure what year this dream happened in. It could have been based around 2 years ago, it could have been last year, it could have been this year. I have no idea what year we were in, but basically I was attending Summer in the City. Now, for those of you who know, the XL is surrounded by hotels, which is usually where I personally stay. The first year it was at the XL, I stayed at the Aloft. The second year I stayed at a Premier Inn. Or was it the other way around? I think it was the other way around. The second year I was at the Aloft. The first year I was at a Premier Inn. But basically, it's literally a 2-minute walk from the venue. So I left my hotel room one morning. I think it was the Saturday, which is the first proper day that Summer in the City starts. There's also there on the Friday, but that's a creator day for people that want to create or get involved and see what goes on behind the creating side. Then there's the Saturday event and the Sunday event, which are basically the same, but it's spread over 2 days, and there's other people come on the first day and some people come on the second day. Now, I was walking from my hotel room to the XL Centre and I was vlogging. I had my phone in my hand, as I do. I vlog on my phone, as you guys will know. So I was vlogging away, and as you can see, I used the front-facing camera so I can see everything that's going on behind me. But for some reason, I decided that I was going to stop vlogging there and just go and get a sandwich from Tesco, which is just up the road. Now, as I came out of Tesco with my sandwich, I decided that I'll start vlogging again on the way back to the XL. Now, although I can see everything that's happening on my screen behind me, because obviously I'm the one vlogging myself, what I didn't realise is that someone had snuck up behind me and was kind of pulling faces. You kind of get used to people being behind you when you go to Summer in the City. They're sort of trying to get in the back of your vlog. Hello! Or they're trying to sort of sneak in and pull faces. This was strange. I kind of try and ignore that because, firstly, if you're quite new to vlogging, which I still am, it can be a little bit awkward when people are trying to jump in and they see you filming. Or you can just kind of block it out. And that's what I tend to start doing now. I tend to stop seeing everything that's around me and just focus on what I'm doing, because obviously I'm the one talking to you guys. I was kind of oblivious to this face that was appearing in the background, and all of a sudden he came and tapped me on the shoulder and asked me if I do YouTube, and then as I turned around to answer, I realised that it was Joe Tasker, aka Tasker Joe from YouTube. And as I turned round, he gave me the textbook. Hello. 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 Which immediately I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is Tasker Joe tapping me on the shoulder? He's like, this guy has like 100,000 subscribers. Why is he trying to get involved in my vlog? And he actually gave me reasoning behind it. He said, obviously, because I'm one of the older YouTubers that are really small. A lot of people start young now, because obviously now YouTube's a thing. You see teenagers and people that get their parents to buy them cameras and editing software, and they sort of start really young, so they've got a head start. Whereas I've started quite late, and obviously this guy Joe, he was going to be surrounded by younger people throughout most of this weekend, so he wanted to come and speak to me as a sort of older YouTuber just to see more about my channel. And then Joe took over my vlog, and we headed back to the XL, and he was surrounded by people, and they were all involved in my vlog, and it was just really weird that this had happened in a split second. Like, he had no idea who I was, but he'd just taken over my vlog, and we were back in the XL for YouTube event. Now, once he had finished taking photos and stuff with all the fans that had seen him come into the event, can you just not? Although someone has followed me on Twitter, so thank you for that, at Capturing Shares YT. Make sure you go follow them. I've just put their name on the screen. They are now involved in my video. I don't know if they know about my YouTube, but now they're in it. So anyway, once he had finished taking pictures with his fans, he invited me to his house in the evening, because I was talking to him about YouTube and people who I know, and I told him that my favourite YouTuber is Joe Sugg, who, if you guys don't know, is Tasker Joe's. He's not a flatmate, but they live in the same building. Like, they got separate places, but they're in the same area, so it's easy for them to communicate, and they now know each other. I also told him that I watch other people that I knew he knew, like Brad Mattinson, Josh Jones, whoever else I mentioned in my dream. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, we were discussing that, and he actually said, look, Brad and Josh were going round his flat later just because they're friends and it's a big YouTube event, and they wanted to meet up in the evening, so they were all going to Tasker Joe's, and he gave me his address. So now I've turned up later on in the evening. Obviously, I've got ready my hotel, made myself look as good as possible, because these guys are probably going to be vlogging, or filming some sort of videos. So I didn't want to be layering like in this, basically, in like running outfit, and just be like, hello, my name's Reno, nice to meet you good YouTubers. So I kind of got myself ready, and I headed off to Tasker Joe's flat. Now, it's really weird buzzing on his, like, he had an intercom thing. I don't know if he does in real life, but in my dream he did. He had an intercom, and obviously I buzzed it, and obviously the voice comes out, hello! And I was like, yo Joe, what's up? It's you know, it's Reno, who you met earlier at the XL, you told me to come round. And he was like, oh, cool, come up. Not in that accent, obviously, because he's a bit more, I'm not sure where he's from, but, you know, I'll put it on the screen where he's from. So he was like, yep, come up. Do what you gotta do, we live at this one, blah blah blah. So I went up to his house, went in, a big hello, there was a few of his friends there, a lot of people I didn't know, but then there was, as I say, Brad Mattinson and Josh Jones, who I definitely knew, so I went and spoke to them straight away. Like, I don't know Brad personally, but I had met Josh Jones, so I just went straight over and spoke to them after I'd said to Joe, like, thank you for letting me come along. And there was a lot of madness, there was a lot of drinking, there was like beer pong and stuff, loud music. It was an incredible start to the night. Straight away I was like, this is going to be pretty fun. So we were there for about half an hour, and then suddenly Joe came in, Tasker Joe, and he was like, by the way, we're not actually staying in my room tonight, like in my apartment, we're going to be going to someone else's apartment. And obviously we were like, okay, like someone random that you know has just allowed all of these people to come in, like they don't know any of us, maybe one or two of Joe's friends, but they didn't know. We were like, okay, that's a little bit weird. But once Tasker Joe had explained it, we then realised that we came out of Joe's, the front door to Joe's flat, and we weren't going downstairs, like to exit the building. We all got in a lift, and we actually went up, and we were like, surely this isn't what everyone's thinking. Obviously there's only one person who I've mentioned earlier in this video that we know lives in this sort of block, this tower. And we got up to a door, and Tasker Joe was like, alright everyone, blah 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 blah, and he knocked on the door, and who opens it? None other than Joe Sugg. 6 hours ago, I was outside Tesco eating a sandwich, getting ready to go into somewhere in the city. Now I am at a party with Joe Tasker, Brad Mattinson, Josh Jones, Joe Sugg, and then all of his friends were there. Mikey was there, Connor Maynard was there, Jack Maynard was there. I think Casper actually came along later, and Ollie White was there. It's such a weird thing. It all felt so real, and I was involved, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm currently in the flat of my favourite YouTuber. All his friends, who I watch as well, like I love watching that group. I think they call themselves the Buttercream Gang, which Joe doesn't actually like, which I found out later on in the night. And it was just so weird. I was like, what am I doing here? I have like 500 subscribers. Tasker Joe has 100,000. I think Brad Mattinson probably has about 40 or 50,000. And then you've got like Joe Sugg, all the Maynards. They have millions and millions of subscribers. And I was just like, what the hell am I doing here? Like, this is weird. So anyway, the night went on. As I said before, we'd done more beer pong. There was more drinking. I'm not a big drinker. I don't really drink very often. But you know, when you go to Tasker Joe's house and then Joe Sugg's house and they say, do you want a drink? You go, yeah. Oh, no, I'll take one. So it was more beer pong, we played FIFA, and it was exactly how you see Joe Suggs' flat in his videos. Like, everything was the same, so I kind of knew where I was going around the house. We played the table football that he had, he made us food, and then later on we got a takeaway as well. Don't know why, we must have been very hungry. It was so surreal. We got very drunk, and there was music, there was girls there, like, we all had a laugh, a great time. And then I remember it got to a certain point in the night, it was about midnight, everyone was starting to get very drunk, don't know why I said that twice. And then suddenly, bam! I woke up in my hotel room. Now, it wasn't because I couldn't remember any of the night. It was just very strange. It got to about midnight, and I remember just looking at the clock, seeing the hand tick, and then bam, I woke up in my hotel room, and I was like, what the hell has happened? What, did last night happen? I'm so confused. And then I remember looking back through all my vlog footage on my phone. I was laying in my bed just looking at the footage I'd taken, and I was like, oh my god, it actually happened. And then I uploaded, obviously, my vlog. I found out when Tasker Joe was going to upload his vlog. I found out when Joe Sugg was going to upload his. And then I uploaded mine at a very similar time. I think they were doing it 2 days later, so I put mine up the same time. And obviously I was involved in their vlog, and they told everyone to subscribe to me. And then by the end of the first week, all 3 of our vlogs had gone up. I had hit 50k subscribers, which is probably going to happen in about 15 years from now. But it happened within a week, and I was like, what the hell has gone on? I have no idea what's going on. Like, that week went really quick. It kind of jumped from when I uploaded 2 days later to seeing how many I had, then to the end of the week, and that was the end of the dream. And then I kind of, once I hit 50k, like, I was staring at the screen, as you see people do when they're getting close to a massive number, and I was just about ready to take a screenshot, and it got to 50k, and bam! I woke up in real life, and I was like, how? I checked my YouTube straight away. I was like, I've got 50k. Oh no, I've got 500. Which was a very depressing moment, but the dream felt so real. It was such an incredible experience to be partying with those guys. And I thought it was so weird. Like, I thought I would come on here and let you guys know about that dream, because why not? Because I'm damn cool, that's why not. So yeah, I thought I'd come on and share that with you guys. I don't know if it was any good or not, but it might be a very long video, it might be a very short video. I've talked for a while, about 15-20 minutes, depends how much I can cut it down. But I hope you guys did enjoy this. Hopefully you visualised it all in your head as I was speaking it through, just outside in the somewhere in the city, and then I was in Tasker Joe's house, and then I was in Joe Suggs, and then I was back in my hotel room, and then I woke up right here in my bed, which was very depressing, but a great experience and very strange. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm going to put all my social medias in the link below, as always. Make sure you go and check them out. Mostly what I use is Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, so if you want to go and follow me on those, go ahead, link in the description. Also some links to the guys that I've mentioned in this. There'll be Tasker Joe, there'll be Brad Mattinson, there'll be Josh Jones. Hopefully you go and follow those guys. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you comment about what you thought was the weirdest part. Was it Joe's Tasker being in the background of my vlog? Was it going to his flat? Was it going to Joe Suggs? Or was it just waking up with 50k subs? It's very, very surreal. But yeah, as I say, make sure you give this a like, subscribe if you are new around here. I'm trying to upload more and more and more, so make sure you don't miss any videos. I've got a sore throat, which is why I might sound a little bit deep and a little bit sort of husky, but hey, we crack on. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. I believe my next one is a gaming video, which will be out next week, so make sure you check that out. Take care guys, and I will see you again very soon. Ciao! Woo!